all right. What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Crypto down here at Down 7 DeFi, back again, another marvelous, spectacular live stream, man. We're about to get straight to it, man. As you can see the title of the live stream, let's face it. We don't know when DDD's coming out. No, there's a whole bunch of things that we're gonna face, man, and we have to talk about a lot of things because I really want to just put some perspective, some positivity, just some energy out there, man. And I just want to get this off of my chest. So I just hope everybody's doing okay. I hope everybody's having a good time. Hope everybody's comfortable, safe, families is okay. Things that are bigger than DeFi. I hope people are doing good. When it comes to the investment, when it comes to the Drip family, hope everybody's doing great. Shout out to Jason. Shout out to Nax LOL. Shout out to you both for being in here, and I'm about to start getting on my little venting session. So if you're here late, make sure you hydrate that like button, hydrate that subscribe button, and let's get straight into the video. Let's face it, y'all. I know a lot of people are upset. Why you're upset? DDD delays. I'm going to be giving you my response to the DDD delays in this live, but just stick with me for a second. I know there's a lot of people that aren't upset. There's people that are bullish. People are happy. Some people are getting fed up. Some people are like dwindling down. I would say that the sentiment isn't as high as last week, but it's still higher than it was before when we were at all-time lows. A thing that I just want to make sure that I always put out there is that remember that Drip is running with no utility right now. And to look at this through just a very different lens, you don't have to be happy about Forex and what he's doing and all that stuff, even though I am, and I'm going to explain to you why. But as a Drip investor, if you were in when it was 22 cents, the fact that the price is staying up here around these ranges, this is profit if that's what you were getting, if you were getting at those prices. Now, I know everybody didn't get in at those prices, so I'm not trying to say this is for everybody, but I'm just saying the people that have been DCAing, you're seeing your position grow, and you'll be in a better position for when DDD comes out. Now, let's get straight into the countdown. Let's get straight into the whole everything else, right? Forex Shark has been adamant about this countdown. I know a lot of people that have been saying that there might be a potential stealth launch. That's not happening. Let's face it. The stealth launch ain't happening. You know what I'm saying? Crypto Kings, my boy, Drip Fortune, was good. Drip Too Hard was good. Master Chef, Unbreakable was good. Let's face it, though. The stealth launch isn't happening. He's adamant about having this countdown, which is dope. And funny enough, he's putting so much pressure on the countdown that I feel like once the countdown actually comes out, it will be a sign of bullishness. Because now that he's making it adamant to where, look, there isn't going to be a stealth launch. When the countdown, I know, he said countdown before, and people were like, but after the message today, you could definitely tell there's going to be a countdown. And let's get into why DDD is even not out yet. So Forex Shark released a message today, and he was just talking about how he had to do improvements, man. Testing was happening, and he's done major improvements. Driptopian, I still got to watch his video. I watched Crypto King's video, but Driptopian is testing it. But I saw a tweet that went out from the Telegram and all that, and he's happy, he's bullish about it. And at the end of the day, man, we're talking about something that he only gets one chance to do. Now, I'm not trying to say anything about the releasing or whatever, but I want it to be released whenever it's ready. I don't want it to be released early. It would be dope if it got out sooner, because that means we would just be getting a better Drip price quicker. But to me personally, y'all know how I feel about Drip. I like getting cheap Drip. So I know some people are going to be in the comments talking about, well, you keep moving the goalposts. It's not about moving the goalposts. It's about securing your investment. You really need to start thinking, bro. That's why I keep saying that I don't know if it's going to release this week, next week, or the week after that. And this is not financial advice, but I don't know if it's going to release this week or next week, bro, or the next week or next month. I don't know. But what I can say is something that has been consistent and has been working is Drip still. Not the addition, not drip, drop, draw. Drip has been working still. The new UI, the old UI still works, and it's still paying, and it's up from the all-time lows. It is going in a positive direction. Now, it has went down a little bit from this little pump that we've had, but I'm just saying, man, I don't really look at all the extra stuff. I'm trying to stay to the base principles. I love drip, so I'm gonna grab it for me, you know? So that's what I did today. I just bought me some more drip, bought me, add me a little bit more to my positions. I'm about to start me another wallet soon. I just want to get as much drip as possible. I'm trying to stack up as much drip because I know that drip drop draw is going to come out. How do I know that? Okay, now let's get straight into it. Let's face it. Forex Shark cares about Animal Farm more than he cares about drip right now because of the fact of what he sees for what it can do. Like drip has already done what it's going to do. Like it's nothing else for Forex really to do with drip. Like after this whole DDD thing and all that, like drip is going to drip regardless. But this V3 and all that stuff, that's where his head really is. So the reason I'm saying that drip drop draw is going to come out, and the reason why I'm not tripping is because I know he wants this to come out as fast as possible because he wants to move on to the Animal Farm. Forex Shark loves the Animal Farm. We all know this. But he said, I'm not doing nothing with the Animal Farm until drip drop draw is out. That gives us that's a good indicator that he's on the move with drip. So that's how I know that he really is on a whole nother level with trying to push this out quickly because we all know he wants to get back to working on this Animal Farm, coming out with all these games, doing all the stuff for dogs and pigs and a pig pen and all that stuff. So I'm chilling. Like to me, like these delays and all that, how I respond is that I just get more cheap one. Simple as that. I mean, nothing too complicated. I just buy more cheap drip. It's kind of simple. Like, it's like not difficult to do. It's like not difficult to do. And people make it so difficult because they get their emotions all tied in. You know what I'm saying? Y'all see it. You know what I'm saying? Say down on it. But yeah, like people get tied into it, man, and they just start thinking that like all the extras matter. You got to start staying level to the principles, bro. And the fact that Forex Shark said like just stuff like this coming from a dev, like DDD was given to me as a half-baked concept. Now it's something that's going to stand the test of time. Drip has been paying for 2 years. So if you're telling me drip drop draw can be going for 2 years, and then that means drip has been here for 4 years, come on, bro. Y'all got to start thinking, man. Like, y'all got to stop thinking about the small stuff. If you're here long term anyway, relax. Really take a breather, man. Stop being so, like, sweaty about this. Like, I don't know. I'm not going to tell you what to do about your money, man. I'm telling you how I carry it, bro. I be chilling. Like, I found something that works. This is the best case scenario for me. I don't have to wake up. See, I really know what it feels like to sweat, though. Like to wake up and like not know if your money gonna be there. You know what I'm saying? So the fact that I'm just waiting on an honest dev, I remember waiting on dishonest devs. Have you ever experienced that? Oh yeah, the game's coming out next week. 1 rug later. 2 rug later. Yo, where all the liquidity go? And now they did the race with TK and them. I'm telling you, bro, y'all got to start like, to me, I'm just really happy, man. I'm really grateful to be in drip. I'm just grateful to be in drip. I'm not even about to say, like, I am grateful for Forex and all that, but I'm just talking about, for my example right here, like, I'm just grateful to be in this. Like, it's a protocol that works. So, therefore, I'm sticking to it. And if I believe that it's going to be more than what it is right now, this was a great buy. I think, like, no matter what, even if DDD comes out a month from now, that means there's a month more for me to buy cheap drip because then in a month, I can wait. See, here's the other thing. When you're in drip for so long, you master this thing called delayed gratification. And what's so cool about drip is it can get you to a point to where it's paying you so much that you really don't even be tripping. Because then it's like, oh, all right, well, I'm making X amount a day. It's like I'm chilling regardless. I was going to be chilling regardless. Now it's just about how do I just keep increasing my positions? Okay, I'm just going to keep hydrating. Okay, it's just with a click of a button. It's crazy. Getting rich is with a click of a button, and people make it so difficult to do. It's ridiculous because you let your emotions get in. People are getting so antsy. People are so emotional that they rather Forex Shark released a compromised product that could potentially get rugged, that could potentially mess up his name forever, that could definitely get a lot of money that's invested out people will leave and not trust him no more. People are willing to give up credibility over a couple of weeks of proper testing, over a couple of weeks that can last you a lifetime. Does that make any sense to you? No. If I told you you have to wait all the rest of this year for you not to work for the rest of your life, what would you do? Would you take that? Or would you sit there and be like, no, I need it in 3 months. No, I need it right now. No, I need it here. Stop thinking about it like that, bro. Life don't work like that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not about to sit here and say that things don't things couldn't run smoother or communication couldn't be better. But at the same time, I love how Forex Shark is working right now. I think he's working the fastest he can on drip. You know what I'm saying? And by putting the incentive of Animal Farm on the back burner for drip, it's all I needed to see for him to go ahead. He made drip. I don't really need, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what else? What else do you want him to do? Like, he's working. Like, I don't know. Like, he's testing. How are we supposed to quantify how long testing takes? Like, I can't do it myself. So it's like, I can't sit here and tell somebody that, yo, you should do this in 2 weeks. It should be done in this. Even if they said it should be done in this, things might change. I don't know. I've never done it to where I could be the person to be like, no, I have done that. Something like this only takes X amount of days because I have experience on that. I don't have that. So therefore, I can't really go about nothing. All I can do is hope that it comes out. And with Forex Shark's track record, I do believe it's going to come out. And I believe that everything that we did is going to make sense because drip makes sense. And he said that I'm not doing anything with the Animal Farm until Drip Drop Draw come out, even though he's been working on the Animal Farm. And if you think he's only working on drip right now, you are out of your mind. The man is working on the Animal Farm like no other because he's trying to submit this. He's a deadline with that. So I'm not going to say Drip Drop Draw is coming out this week. I'm not going to say it's coming out next week. If I had to speculate when it's coming out, I'm going to say within the next 10 days it would come out, within the next 10 days. But I don't know. I don't know when Drop Drop Draw is going to come out. But what I do know is that the utility for Drip Drop Draw is to help the price with it. And because of that, I'm going to think on a future event and just buy drip. For me, I'm not telling you to do it. I'm not saying that drip's a good investment. I'm not saying none of that. So don't be in the comments about that. I'm just saying that I'm going to do it because I think it makes sense. And to all the other people that's doing it, shout out to you. You feel me? So I'm happy for us. I'm happy to be in this position. I'm thankful for Forex. I'm thankful that he's being secure and he's not listening. Even when he said about, like, imagine if I listen to people that are emotional, like to these, to the minority, to the emotional minority. Like, why would I be listening to that? Like, bro, what? Where would we be? Where would drip be if you listen to all the people that was fudding or doubting it or stuff? Like, if you listen to your doubters, where would you be in life? Like, you can't listen to people that don't even believe in you, that don't even believe in what you got going on, that don't want to improve it, don't want to try to achieve. They don't want to do anything to progress, but always want to take away. And it's so crazy that there's so many of you that just want to take away, but drip is just providing for you. Like, it's so funny. Drip is keeping on so many lights, and then you want to just put out the dark on everybody else. But it's cool, though. It's cool. I'm rocking with Forex. I'm rocking with his projects, his little delays or whatever. You know what the delays do for me? I respond to them different, man. Y'all sell, I buy. It's funny. Remember when drip AMAs used to pump the price of drip? Well, Forex AMAs used to pump the price. Now his delays dump the price. Well, I love when he delays because I get to get more when the price goes down now. Drip was at 38 cents, 37 cents, 5 cents, and now I was able to get it at 29 cents. Just because of a simple delay. Who knows? If Drip Drop Draw was out, it might have been 75 cents, and I have half the fraction of drip that I would have. So if you change your perspective and you up the amount of drip you're making, you start to look at this a lot different. You start to be like, hold up, wait. All these delays are low-key my advantage because I know something that everybody else doesn't. Here's the thing. Here's the pros and cons to Drip Drop Draw. Pro, you make a lot more money. You make a lot more drip. You don't make a lot more drip. You make a lot more money. You know, the price is up. That's a big pro, right? And there's more exposure and whatever. The con is the price is up. So if your bag isn't significant, you know what I mean, to where you can really be feeling the impact, well, now it's like and it's harder for you to add to your position because now you're getting a whole bunch less. So you also have to think about it through that perspective, like how much of a golden time are we truly in right now, and how bad is 33-cent drip? Is it really bad to be at 30 cents when you look at the future potential? I don't know. Now that's a decision you have to make. But for me, I see it, man. And it might have been because I seen it at 165, bro. But I genuinely see $3 drip very soon, within the next couple of weeks to months. You know, I see $1 drip the day that Drip Drop Draw comes out. That's what I see. I don't know if you see that. And if you don't see that, this might not be the project for you. But if you do see that, if you know that's how you feel, and you're not taking advantage of this opportunity to get a 3x on your money, then you just don't want it bad enough. And that's okay, but that's just the facts, you know? You have to take responsibility. If you want to get wealthy, you need to make yourself wealthy. Ain't nobody about to hand you this money. People, because clearly it's obvious, people can give you the machine. You know what I mean? Drip is out here for people to be making, and then people are just fudding it. People are just talking stupid. People are saying, oh, drip is dumb. Oh, it's just stupid. Maybe you're just stupid. Have you ever thought about that? Have you ever thought about that? No, you haven't. Of course you haven't. But listen, to anybody that is on the sidelines, I'm going to ask you this question. If you want to go and be a professional, right? If you want to be a professional, I'm going to use basketball, of course. If you want to be a professional basketball player, how are you going to get the attention of the coaches if you're never on the court? If you never put up a jump shot, how are you supposed to get on a team? If you never play on a team, how are you supposed to get to the next step? Like, you have to get involved. Or you can leave and go find something else. But in life, in order to make any progression, you have to take a step. You have to go forward. So if you're on the sidelines just watching and fudding and all that other nonsense, whatever. And if you left, if you're one of these people that got out of drip and you're just sitting here just to FUD for no reason, why are you doing that, bro? What's wrong with you? Like, you left drip. Why can't you just leave? Why do you have to leave and then you have to just throw a tantrum and throw everything on the floor? Like, why? What type of guy are you? Like, what type of person are you? Like, relax. It's not that serious. But if you're a bullish person, continue to be bullish. Keep standing on that. All I want people to do is just to stand on how they feel, bro. I feel bullish, so that's how I feel. You don't have to feel like that, though. And are there ways that we can improve? Yes. And I'm very critical on the ways that we can improve. But at the same time, right, with what we have going on, those improvements, that's not really what's on my biggest focus right now. My biggest focus is just trying to stack up as much drip as possible. That's what I'm focused on. I ain't focused about like, oh, when drip, drop, draw, like, that's cool and all that. And when drip, drop, draw comes out, I'm going to adjust. But until that, I'm not about to be focusing my life on drip, drop, draw. Like, let's face it, it's gonna come out, okay? It's gonna come out. It's going to come out. Because he wants Animal Farm to thrive. So he will drop drip, drop, draw. Because he always ends up dropping, but he has to test. He got to do what he got to do. I can't blame him because I don't know how this stuff works. But what I can definitely tell you for sure is I'm not about to keep wrapping my head up every single day talking about, oh no, drip, drop, draw, drip, drop, draw, drip, drop, draw. Oh no, I gotta do this for drip, drop, draw, drip, drop, draw. Bro, I'm gonna stick doing what I've been doing for the past 16 to 18 months. Getting drip, stacking up drip, doing what I'm doing with drip. And then from there, whatever happens, happens. You feel me? I'm not about to be doing this whole, oh, we got to worry about drip, drop, draw, drip, drop, draw, drip, drop, draw. I know it's going to come out. And when it comes out, I'm going to adjust. Just like when the Animal Farm came out. Listen, I adjusted to when that came out. Okay, I got me some pigs, got me some dogs or whatever. But when drip, drop, draw come out, I'm going to participate and things are going to be different. But at the end of the day, man, that's it. It's as simple as that. It's a utility. Like, it's not even as deep. Like, yo, like, I don't know why people are tripping. Like, okay, he said it was going to be out. Sorry, he said it's going to be out when the countdown goes live. He said when the countdown ends, that's when it's going to be out. Now, some people started running with the whole stealth launch thing, and that's cool. Like, I know we wanted it. That's cool. It's not about what we want, though. like, we need, sometimes wants and needs need to be reevaluated, right? We might want drip to be $1. We might want drip to be $5. I know there's people that want it to be new all-time highs, but let's be honest, right? Let's think about a scenario. Okay, He releases Drip Drop Jaw. Stealth launches it, right? The dream scenario. He just drops it when it was supposed to or whatever. Or he let's say he dropped it with the old mechanics. Then what? How y'all feel now? Now it's not as bullish. Now nobody plays it no more. Now he got to put it on pause because now he has to change the mechanics. Now he has to do this and all this other stuff. Okay, cool. Let's do an example with these mechanics, but without these recent changes. All right, so he drops it, and then what? Then how y'all feeling? Because now it gets exploited, or now somebody can win too much drip. Now somebody wins 100,000 drip, and then they only can claim 27. So then what? Then y'all heated, right? And now nobody wants to be a part of this. Now you're scamming. Now you're this. It's so funny. People don't understand how fast bad news travel, bro. It's so hard to build up your resume. It's so hard. You people work for ages to get their positive, clean resume, bro, and to have that record of just solidness, you know what I'm saying? And at one time, one mess up, everything can go away. So Forex Shark doesn't mess up. You know what I mean? Even like he does, sorry, let me not say he doesn't mess up, but he tries his best not to mess up as much as possible. You know what I'm saying? He's trying his best to literally make it to where it doesn't have to do that. Avoid as many problems as possible, especially when you're doing something as big as this. Because we're talking about this big event, right? Everybody's talking about making all this money. But if Drip Jaw Draw doesn't work correctly, then we're not going to get the players that we want. The only reason we keep making all these examples on why it's going to work is because people are going to put capital into it. But if it doesn't work, then how are they going to put capital into it? Because nobody's going to want to play because it doesn't work. Okay? So start thinking bigger. Stop thinking about right now. Stop thinking about that. Just think about drip, okay? If you care about Drip Draw Draw, buy drip. It's as simple as that. If you don't care, don't buy drip. It's simple as that. It's as simple as that. And for everybody that is bullish, I'm so happy for you. Obviously, you already know that, and I'm with you. For the people that aren't bullish, that's okay. You don't have to be bullish, but just don't be a weird fudder, man. Don't just start talking crazy about a project for no reason if you don't have any concrete evidence or any concrete facts to back it up. You know what I'm saying? And for anybody on the sidelines, I encourage you to do some research. I encourage you to just tap in with the community, man. Go look it up, learn something, man, because you might not want to miss this, potentially. I'm not going to tell you what to do. You don't have to join my team. I'm not doing none of that. I'm just saying it could potentially be good for you. Other than that, though, I have nothing else to say. Forex Shark, man, I'm thankful. Keep doing your thing, keep grinding, and I'm not done buying drip. I'm gonna keep taking advantage of it because I believe in it, and I'm willing to go all in with drip. I'm willing to go all in. If you don't believe it, you don't have to, but I'm looking at other people in this space like Stunna Breezy and some other people that I just admire in this space when it comes to this, and admire the work ethic and the consistency. And when I see that, it makes me want to emulate and just keep going, and just keep grinding, finding new ways to make some money, and just keep hustling to stack up my drip position. And I'm just doing it with risk capital too. I'm not trying to go in here and dump my whole savings and my whole life into it, but I am going to put a sledgehammer into it. I am going heavy risk. You know what I mean? I'm not going low risk. I am going high risk in a sense. You know what I mean? Not high risk in the sense of like, oh, I'm betting my house or I'm betting whatever. Like, I'm not doing that, but I'm just saying in the sense of, no, I'm going to continue to double down on my investment. Like, yeah, I could have just invested once, but no, I'm just going to keep going. I'm going to keep DCAing. I'm going to keep increasing my position because I believe in it. And you could diversify, but I want to diversify through drip. I want to diversify into the other things with that. And I have a game plan, and that's why I encourage other people to come up with their own game plan. You don't have to do what I do. You just need to do what you do, but you need to know what you're doing. You got to come up with some type of game plan. Don't have to copy what other people are doing because that might not be the best for you. You might not have the funds to do somebody else's strategy. You might have too much funds to do somebody's strategy and could capitalize better in another one. So you got to think and just make sure you always open your head and just stay optimistic and just stay bullish if you believe. You know, don't get shooken out your position by anybody. If you truly feel it, stand on it. And if you feel different, it's okay to feel different. You don't have to just be, oh, I'm bullish all the time. I'm bullish all the time. No, feel how you feel. You're always entitled to how you feel. But also, be smart, because remember, you are an investor. And if you come on camera and you start just talking about your bag stupidly, what are you doing? If you're trying to be an influencer and you're influencing other people to get away from a project that you want them to have eyes on, what are you doing? And if it's a project you believe in, why are you telling people negative things? That's the thing about the whole FUD situation. So don't do that. But if you're gonna spread information and say how you feel about it. But also make sure you're also smart and don't lie to people. I'm not sitting here saying if you have a negative opinion about drip, then you can't say it. No, say it. But also, if you're gonna say it, make sure you just have facts and concrete facts, not things that you think. Because here's the problem, like I just told you about the whole reputation and all that. You can put out a video with misinformation, and now you got people that are gonna watch your video, and they might have a negative vibe to it because of something that's not factual. If it's factual, bet. But if it's not factual, we can't be doing that. You know what I'm saying? So that's all I got for y'all, man. And I hope everybody's doing good. I hope everybody's feeling great because it's a great time to be alive, man. I hope you're just feeling bullish about drip, about what we have to come, because I feel like we have a lot of great things coming ahead. You know, seeing everybody's just momentum, seeing people's bags get bigger. I told you, I'm a true believer in consistency and hard work, and to see a lot of people doing it, I'm just happy to see that. So that's all I got for y'all, man. I can't wait to see you on the next one. Make sure you hydrate that like button, hydrate that subscribe button, man, and we're going to get on to the next one, man. It's your boy Crypto Don here, Don. I'll catch you on the next one.